In Omaha on Sunday, hundreds attended the inaugural Omaha NeighborFest featuring the Black Votes Matter Concert for Change rally, despite the threat of rainy weather. The event, hosted by the North 24th Street Corridor Alliance, was meant to strengthen the city's neighborhoods and its neighborhood associations through community engagement. Richard Lewis has the story.
Family fun, food, music, and political activism were on display in the heart of downtown North Omaha on the historic 24th Street Corridor Sunday afternoon. A variety of street activities, including workshops and pop-up demonstrations, along with vendor booths from local small businesses organized by Minorities About Business, were featured. In addition, many city and nonprofit resources were on hand. Event organizer Preston Love Jr., who is also founder and director of Black Votes Matter, hoped the weather would not put a damper on the overlying message of the day.
You know, if anything could stop a Nebraska football game, surely it could stop a little neighborhood fest. All of that is now history. We've survived that, and the people are getting, hopefully, the message that we intend to send.
That message, with 2 months until Election Day, is to further educate and inspire the North Omaha community to participate in their future through community and political engagement, using music, speakers, workshops, vendors, activities, and interactive neighborhood project ideas in a festival setting, and ultimately to see more people at the polls on November 6th.
This event comes out of a need. This community, which is so rich in history, in culture, in economics.
Love feels the need for community engagement in North Omaha, specifically with local government, is important to create positive change.
The outcomes is focus. This is the time of the year where we have less than 60 days, or right around there, excuse me, where people will be voting. We're hoping to wake them up.
The point Love wanted to make with this event was that the North Omaha community has power at the ballot box, and they need to use it.
But you know, you cannot give an isolated message on an isolated subject to a community that has isolated itself. You gotta ratchet it up from where they come from. Where do they come from? They come from barbecue ribs they're cooking down there. They come from all kinds of diverse music that they come from. They come from the little small businesses that have, so they come from that. And so we need to be part of that in order to get them to be part of registering and voting.
The event, together with the Concert for Change, united musicians and music bands, an effort to bolster the central core message of community engagement through representation. Featured bands from across the spectrum included Trent Tucka, Dolores Diaz and the Standby Club, Mason Jinx, and Both, among others. Longtime Omaha musician, DJ, activist, and organizer for the concert, Roger Lewis, agrees.
I think black folks need a fair shake. Black folks need to, not just black folks, but all folks, but especially people of color. They need to vote in their best interest, or at least give themselves a chance to make some positive change.
Lewis saw the opportunity to spread and educate the event's shared message through music as a means to an end.
Because I always had a dream of doing an outdoor concert for something, not just to have a concert, but to have a platform for speakers or any activists to say what they gotta say,
Lewis says he feels the importance of youth involvement and interest in the voting process is especially important.
If you're want me to rank it from a percentage of 1 to 100, I would say 1,000. Because, the youth is the future. I know it's super cliche to say, but it's the truth. And you gotta get these people engaged at a younger age,
It's a lesson 17-year-old campaign volunteer Tyler Henningsen says his classmates need to hear and fully understand.
There's an opportunity for young people, especially high schoolers, to get involved because, you learn in your government classes that government's important, civics, that kind of thing, but nobody really takes it to heart. And in my opinion, what I've seen at school is, they disregard politics. They think it's just something nasty, but they don't realize the fact that the more you get involved, that you make your voice heard, that you support what you think is right, that's really, one, what our nation is about, and two, the only way to enact change in politics.
In Omaha, I'm Richard Lewis, News Channel, Nebraska.
Thanks for that report.